Okay, says we're live. So hello, welcome. Hopefully everything is all good. How are we doing? Happy Wednesday. Happy middle of the week. Hopefully we can sort of get over the midweek slump. I'm just a fair warning. I'm probably going to be doing catch up with my journals. So like my bullet journal, my reading journal, my 5-year question a day journal, that kind of stuff. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing for the most part. And then if I get all that done, then I can dive back into character exploration. But that is where we are at in terms of like today's plan. I've got a couple of entries that I need to add to my reading journal. And I have not been updating my bullet journal over the past couple days. So that need to get that sort of caught up. But yeah, so our next door neighbors are doing some sort of project, so you may or may not hear some construction noises from them. What else? Mom is feeling, I think, a little bit better, like more awake, more aware. So still on meds, still napping most of the day. But hopefully doing better. Her temperature is finally came down to like normal ranges yesterday, all day, which was good because I was a little worried about that, but she seems to be doing okay now. I mean, as okay as possible with for someone with tonsillitis. But yeah, doing as well as can be. So I've got a couple of like catch-up tasks to do in terms of the journals. I definitely could be working more on character exploration / plot development for the witness story. But it's one of those days where like I can tell there's not enough caffeine in the world to like get my brain into gear without also kicking me into anxiety land. So I have had coffee, I have had soda, but like it's just one of those days where you can tell that your brain has fog. But it's like it's there to stay for the day. So we are accepting the atmosphere in the brain, and we are going to do what we can with it, which for me is catching up in the journals. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Tessa says hello, welcome. Diamond says, hey everyone, happy hump day. Hope your day is going well. You're going to be working on a new texting story today. Excellent. Good. Monique is here. Hello. You're officially halfway through editing My Ex is a Vampire. Nice. And you're cooking lunch as well. Yay. Good. Food for the brain. Diamond says, that's good. I'm glad to hear your mom is doing okay. Me too. So Laura says, hello. And then I'm so close to querying. I'm so excited for you. I foresee good things. Not that I can foresee very much, especially without my glasses. No, anyway, I think you will do well. I think you will do very well. Okay, so the picture pull for today is whether or not you are a driver extraordinaire or you are a passenger princess. So, which are you, typically? If you are watching this stream while you are in a car, hopefully you're a passenger princess. Okay, let's see. Where's the present share window? There we go. There is the picture. Picture poll. Driver or passenger? Which are you? Morgan is going to do an editing pass on Seeds of Doubt, and then you're off to the races. Ooh, Sky, that's so you are very close. Yes, very close and exciting. You are not a good driver. Hashtag autism problems. And Rachel says, I'm a mix. Honestly, you let Hubs drive when he is available. Gotcha. Yeah. Now, I know that there are some people that get car sick or motion sick if they are the passenger. So they tend to be driver, or that they prefer to be in control of the vehicle. So, and there are some people that don't mind driving all sorts of places. So, there's something for everybody. But yeah. Okay. So, let's get this set up in case I get done with catching up in my journals. Also, I am going to need my reading spreadsheet. My TBR. Okay. I have not updated it in quite some time, so I need to do that. That's the other thing. It's like I like have to do all the catching up, all of it. Okay, so Rachel says, I just got my series plot board done. Ooh, so now you're diving back into book 3. Nice. Tess says, I no longer have a car and hated driving anyway, which would make you passenger princess then. All right. Okay. So, have to update this week's bullet journal. Like, absolutely nothing has been done in it. Absolutely nothing. So got to do that. And then I've got a couple of things for next week to go ahead and add, but mostly just catch up of this week. So here's our habit and reading tracker, the dailies, and then water and other health things. So, and then I also have to figure out what my theme for next month is going to be, because we only have this week and next week, and then we are in another month, which is kind of ridiculous. Ridiculously scary. So got to do that up, catch that up to where we currently are. And then I have let's see, what number is this one? This one is number 22. Okay, so I think I have 23 and 24 to update. So both of these should get filled in. So there we go. Anyway, let's get ready to do that, which means we also need to pull a card, because, yeah. Okay, so I pulled the Panther, Reclaim Your Power. Panther. Peacock. Parrot. Here's the Panther. Reclaim your power. It takes courage to face challenges, and right now the Panther is here to say that you are braver than you think. Now is the time to take a risk and step into a different aspect of your being. Speak as you have never spoken before. Act as you have always dreamed you might have the courage to act. Love fearlessly and fully, and expect to feel the adrenaline rush as you are initiated into a newer, braver, bolder self. The Panther says the time for dreaming about what you want to do is giving way to that first courageous act towards reclaiming your Panther spirit and power. Your new identity may feel strange at first, but you have what it takes, and your soul wants this, so be bold. So there you go. There is the Panther. Laura is warming up some enchiladas. Nice. You're the passenger who sleeps through most of the drive. Oh no. And your new headbands arrived today. Yay. That's exciting. It's always exciting to get something new. Monique says the Panther spirit feels appropriate for you. Jane is discovering her feelings for Andy. Nice. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the witness character exploration sheet, but I'm also going to pull up the my reading tracker spreadsheet so that I can fill that out. All right, let's do this. I know we're a little bit early, a little bit less chatty than some days, but that's okay. We can get more work done that way. See if I can get this close to yep. Present share screen, timer, make it big. All right. So again, I'm going to be working on the journals, and then I will be working on character exploration. So, all right, first sprint, 25 minutes in 5, 4. Well, nope. No. Got to do the reminders. So 1, save your document if you've been working today. If not, now's a great time to pull up your documents. 2 is take a sip. So cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4 is make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to navigate some of this and remember all the titles of things that I was reading. So at least leave myself some keywords. So I have updated, for the most part, the spreadsheet, except for the one that I just remembered. I've filled in 2 partial logs for the books that I was reading, stories that I was reading, stories. I'm currently in the middle of 2, so I had to do partial logs for those. And also update the ones that I had finished. So yeah, that's where we are. I have not touched the bullet journal yet, just doing the reading journal. But yeah, also the poll looks different today. For me, see if we can. Here we go. This is normally blue, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, so that's where that is. That's blue, black instead of blue this time. I don't know if they're testing something new. I don't know if that's a new aesthetic. Who knows? But there is that. Anyway, I at least got a start on the reading journal update. So, yay. Let's see. Monique says, you're trying to search for a comment that you accidentally deleted. Oh, no. The page is going slow. Gotcha, because with the editing. Yeah. Well, minimize that so that doesn't distract me. Cool Gamer says, hey, hello, welcome. Hello, everybody in chat. Yes. Monique says, lunch is done, so you're going to go eat. Excellent. Good. Also, since the chapter that you're working on takes place during Thanksgiving, and Jane and Andy are rehearsing a Christmas play, you put on Christmas jazz. It's fine. Christmas can be year-round if y'all want. At least music-wise. Elizabeth says, hi, everybody. Hello. Kagehime says, hi. Hello. Welcome. Lexi is here. 1,126 done. Nice. Excellent. Good. Good. Megan says, hello. I was giving the dogs a bath and then had a shower this morning. You also crocheted a choker necklace. Nice. I love the look of chokers. I love the look of chokers. I think it's because of when I grew up. But I can't. I cannot wear them because it makes me anxious. So I always feel like I'm struggling. Like even if it's the loosest thing in the world, if it's too, I have some necklaces that like they sit just here and they're not tight or anything, but it makes me feel constricted. And so I can't really wear them. So it's like, because I have some lovely sort of like shorter necklaces that are from my grandmother, that I can't really wear because they're too tight up here. Like not tight, but like it just sits right here. And I'm like, no. So I wish I could wear them because again, I love the look of choker. Stacy says, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello. Diamond says, I'm still working on my texting story, but it's going well so far. Excellent. Yay. Tessa is almost done with your prompts, which means that you will have to start working on the memoir again. Part 2 is reformatted and edited. You just have the second part to start drafting. Gotcha. It's black. Okay, excellent. Yes. Classic. Oh, no, sorry, brain. The pole is black for you as well. Interesting. And Stacy is in. Maybe they're making a difference between the polls and the pinned comments. Ooh, good point. Let's test that out. Testing. Oh, I forgot the I gotta switch. The last comment is always sort of pin message. No, it's black too. So I don't know if they're testing out to have a difference in color between the comments and moderator, maybe, or if there's a difference between polls and pinned comments and like what are they called? Super chats? I don't know. I have no idea. No idea. Say says, nope, just checked the pinned comment on another stream and it was also white for you. Okay. If I'd have just read one more comment down. Monique managed to edit a scene during the sprint. Nice. Excellent. Good. The choker looks ridiculous on you, but you are committed to it. I think they're cute. I really love the look of chokers, but I cannot wear them. So there's my testing for the pin. You've made 2 chokers so far, one in black and one in red. Classic colors. Yes. Love it. Part 1 is done. Gotcha. Okay. My phone just buzzed at me. Okay. Big family chat. The end of the year school activities are going on for nephews and sort of like their cousins on the other side of the family. So just like the family chat is kind of popping off in the last couple of days. So with like sports photos, award ceremonies, honors, like bike rides, now that the weather's nice, all kinds of stuff. Music recitals, that kind of thing. So anyway, the parents in my life are quite busy. I should say the parents of school-aged children are quite busy. So props to all of you who are still in those trenches, because that's a lot. Okay, let's get set up for the next sprint. Next sprint, as always, is the self-promo sprint, which means if you have books, you should tell us about them, and you should tell us where to find them. If you have a YouTube channel, Twitch channel, Etsy store, Amazon author page, websites, blogs, social media handles, any of that kind of stuff that is writing adjacent. Plus, especially if you have books out soon, books out recently, or books on sale, let us know where to find you and your books. All right, so I think, yes. Okay, 1, save your document. I'm going to save my reading spreadsheet because I changed that. Number 2 is take a sip. Cheers. Three, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Got further in the reading journal. Finished a full log from one that I had finished. Looked up the stat information for 2 other books and have started doing the layout for 2 more. One of which will be filled in today. So here's the next. Are you going to focus? Maybe. There we go. There's some of the stickers. Love them. They're gorgeous. Deciding which sort of like tropes and which things I'll be marking off in terms of like the 52 book challenge. It's getting harder now to fill in some of the some of them are a little harder because locked room mysteries. I have not read anything that has a locked room mystery in it. I have read a couple that have women in STEM, but I wouldn't say that it's like the focal point of the book, so I haven't checked that one off yet. Features the ocean again. I'm going to be using character-driven novel for one of the ones that I'm currently reading. Title starts with a K or title starts with an L. I don't think have I done any K's or L's. I have done an L, so maybe I could go back and switch that one up. But anyway, so like part of a duology. I have a duology on my TBR, but I just haven't read it yet. Booker Prize nominee. I have not read any of those this year yet. Written by a ghostwriter. As far as I know, I have not read one of those yet. Popular author you haven't read yet. I have some V.E. Schwab that I would like to read. That's on my TBR, but I haven't read it yet. Set in a landlocked country. I've not read one of those yet. This year, anyway. Things like that. Debut in 2024 from July to December. Obviously, haven't read one of those yet. Things like that. So, like, some of them are relatively easy to mark off. Some of them aren't. I did spend a little bit of time trying to research one of the web novel authors. I am pretty sure is located in the States, but they don't have that anywhere on. They don't have where they are, like state-wise or region-wise, in their online profiles. So I cannot fill out one of the domestic state. I can't fill out the domestic challenge for them because I don't know where they're from and their story is not set in the United States. So can't fill that out. Here's how the bingos are going for genre and romance tropes. I have a couple of genres. Fairy tale, cozy mystery, thriller, horror, dark, flash, and poems. Flash fiction, meaning. Then for the romance tropes, I still have pen pal or email or text pal, fairy tale versions. Grumpy and Sunshine I could probably already do, but meh. Spies, contract relationships, friends to lovers, and jilted love. Those are the ones that I have left to fill out. To mark off to get full card bingo. Then I can create another bingo. But anyway, so that's where we are today in terms of filling out the challenges. It's getting a little harder. So also don't forget, second sprint was the self-promo sprint. So if you have not yet done your self-promo, please pop that in the chat. Okay, so Rachel says, aggressively helpful writing advice. I'm looking for guest posts, so just let me know if you have some ideas. And there's Rachel's Substack. Rachel says, my Ream Stories is coming along, and there are stories available for free, just asking for feedback on them as we add more. So again, the link probably has, yes, Substacks. Brain. Megan says, my self promo. Please check out everything Megan does on the web, and here is Megan's link tree. Here is Rachel's Ream link. Magical Mischief. You've got several free stories available for you to read. You're hoping for feedback from followers, and there is a poll. Gonna take an eyeball break for now. Fair enough. Stacy says, my brain really does not want to work on anything today. Yeah, that's how my brain is feeling, which is why I'm playing catch up and why it's taking me 4.5 forevers. So you measured things because your husband wants to move your double bookcases. Gotcha. Okay. Rearranging. Monique edited a few scenes, managed to finish lunch, and cleaned the kitchen. You've been busy. Diamond says, almost done with a third sprint. Or almost done. Third sprint, you should be able to finish your story. The first 2 sprints were good. Excellent. Yay. Kagehime says, 243 words, and there is finally some action. And yes, you were talking about smut and the shmoo. The spicy scenes, as it were. So, alrighty. Let's do another sprint. It's 2:20. Did I share this? No. Present. Share screen. Share screen. Timer. Ooh, so close. There we go. All right, so 1, save your document, your outline, your tracker, all the things. 2, make sure that you take a sip of whatever it is that you are hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, how are we doing? I have finished with my reading journal and my bullet journal, and so I have moved on to the 5-year question a day memory journal. Because I'm quite literally 2 months behind. I stopped at March 24th. So I have uh, the end of March, all of April, and then 22 days of May to get through. I mean, luckily it's not like a huge amount of journaling, but it's just sort of like some of them are not like specific to the day of like what happened, but some of them are like um let's see. Um like recent things or like, today or yesterday or in the last month or so, that kind of stuff. So some of them are just sort of like a blanket, like general questions that I think is just to see if things change over time for you. So like favorite breakup song, if you have one. If you don't have one, does it change? Does it stay the same? I don't know. Um, that kind of stuff. So I need to finish that, which is what I'll do um, in the next sprint. I'll do one more sprint, another 25, and then we will call it for the day. But yeah, how'd we do? Tessa ended up going to pick up your delivery, and part of it was missing, so you had to contact Walmart's customer service. That's frustrating. That's frustrating. Heather says, coming in after a long lunch break. Seems like you've missed quite a bit, but that's okay. You were tired. If you needed the break, you needed the break. Monique says, "Hoo boy, editor made a note about the pacing in the chapter again. I'm trying to balance action scenes with more mundane stuff that's still plot relevant. You may want to try blending, like instead of having like an action scene and then a like mundane scene, you may want to try to blend them and have in the same scene sort of like interspersed dialogue, action, thoughts type of thing. So sort of like meter it within the scene rather than having them separate. Because I find that when I have stories that I just like can't seem to help coming back to and like turning the page for the next scene, the next chapter, the next whatever, is because it is a within the same scene. It has actions, it has thoughts, it has character growth, like in the same scene, and not like having them as separated as sometimes I feel like I tend to write. And so I have to remind myself to kind of constantly blend them back together. Jen says, hello. Hello. Welcome. Diamond says, just finished my texting story this sprint, and you like what you got so far. Excellent. Monique says, I think I need to take a break and read over this whole chapter to figure out what I need to keep and what needs to be cut. It is a longer chapter, which might also play into the pacing issues. Yeah. Kagehime got 77 words. Nice. Lexi got an amazing 1,307 words. Fantastic. Elizabeth says, I decided to eat lunch and missed the last sprint. That's okay. You got food for your brain. You missed the first two because your friend and I don't know how to get off the phone. Same. You're just now getting to work. That's okay. I don't know if it's just as a personality trait. I don't know if it's because I'm Southern. I don't know if it's just because household personalities. I don't know. But like saying goodbye or saying like I really got to go or like I'll talk to you in a bit. There's like always like 1 to 5 more things after that. Always. So saying goodbye, I feel like I am incapable of doing it quickly. Um, Made yourself an ice cap, and you were able to catch the tail end of the last sprint. Got a few extra lines in. Fantastic. Good. Megan says, I took the dogs out at some point, and I've just been doing a bit of nothing. Sometimes that's nice. Sometimes that is nice. All right, let's do another sprint. One last sprint for the day. Get this adjusted down to where it needs to be. All right. So, 1, save your document, your outline, your tracker, all that good stuff. Save it all. Okay. 2, make sure that you take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4 is make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I made it all the way to May 20th. So I have just three more um, 3 more days to finish. I am currently using a snap bracelet from Christmas stocking for my bookmark for that one. But yeah, so I've gotten my reading journal up to date. I'm up to 23 books, and we're on week 21, and I have another two that are partially, no, sorry, I have another 3 books that are partially read, and I'm still working on. So yeah, that's how we're doing it for our reading anyway. And I'm thinking, so I've been kind of scouting around the Libby app for books, audiobooks that I can borrow from the library to listen to when I am crocheting. And so I think, where is it? So there was 2. There was Where the Crawdads Sing. I think that one's been adapted into a movie, right? So there's that one. And then I thought, where was it? I thought, okay, where was it? I'm Glad My Mother's Dead. Memoir. Oh, here's one that sounds fun. A Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. That sounds fun. But anyway, so I've got a couple that are sort of like trying to decide if I want to go with those. I probably ought to just pick one and try it and see if I like it. But yeah, so. Rachel was back at it. Heather says you took May out and yourself and took a book. Didn't read much though. She played with a couple of her friends, and then you went back inside because Florida is hot and humid. Yes, it is. Still finishing up the prompts. Stacy's monster is home. Now just waiting for Carmen to get home as well. Another great sprint, looking for characters. Have a good sprint, rest of the sprint, and the rest of Friday. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody. Marcella says, added a couple more lines here and there. Mostly you were rereading some of your stuff, seeing where there were still some blanks to fill in. At this point, you should be done with the first draft by the end of the month. Ooh, that's exciting. That's exciting. Kagehime got 481 and I think finished the short story. Ooh, yay. That's awesome. Yay. Yay for finishing the short story and by the end of the month. That'll be amazing. That will be amazing. All right, so our picture poll for today, again, was whether you were the driver extraordinaire or the passenger princess. And 80% of us are passenger princesses. So we have royalty in the chat. Passenger princess wins. So yeah, 80% to 20%. Not bad. Not bad. Today is Wednesday. Fridays is going to be cooking or baking. I know they're very similar, but they are sort of like different connotations there. So, you know. Anyway, so that is the poll for today and the poll for next time. Yep. All right, y'all. Thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate the company while I caught back up with all my journals, and hopefully I won't neglect them for quite so long next time. So, no promises though. All right, so thank you very much. I will see y'all soon. If I don't see you in the chats, hopefully I will see you on Friday. Thank you again. Don't forget to save. Bye.